For the first, good start here. Mookie Betts with a base hit.
Really good approach there by Mookie Betts. Got a ball up, looking for Emerson.
And then it started to look like game one all over again, Nomar, because Trey Turner grounds up the middle. That's a double play.
Yeah, Trey Turner obviously had a really tough series. It's something that, hey, we can turn the page. You can take a page out of Cody Bellinger, but he goes up the middle, hits into that double play.
Dodgers went with an opener, Oral. It's Corey Knebel in the bottom of the first. Buster Posey nearly hits this one out.
Glad you said bottom of the first. I thought we were in the seventh already and jumped ahead. He did almost hit that away. Tell you what, the wind was blowing out to right, and the Giant hitters were looking for hard stuff away.
But Knebel goes to the breaking ball down and in to get Brandon Crawford to end the inning.
Great 12-6 hammer.
Top of the second, Gavin Lux up there, facing Logan Webb, who's so tough on the Dodgers this series. That thing is just nasty.
You know, it took me a couple starts to see him. I tell you what, he reminds me of Jake Peavy. That running fastball, pretty good changeup, outstanding breaking ball, really good movement.
Good comp.
Bottom of the second, Brusdar Graterol, Oral, comes in. Chris Bryant grounds one slowly to Justin Turner. Had to wait to avoid the shrapnel.
Yeah, this ended up being a hit, and the only reason it was a hit because, first of all, you don't want to get hit by a flying bat. And because he had to hesitate, the speed of Chris Bryant was able to beat that out.
Wilmer Flores, that one's a base hit on a 3-2 pitch. Now two are on with one out.
Brusdar gives up hits like that. He's got enough movement to get off the barrel, but sometimes not enough to give up. Still get the hit.
Gets Evan Longoria to pop out to Cody Bellinger at first, and then Logan Webb strikes out. Graterol puts up a 0 in the second. So the plan working out well early on. Top of the third, it's Cody Bellinger leading it off. And Webb again throws that two-seamer. Look how much run is on that thing.
I mean, if you're a hitter, where it started, you're going, that's a ball. That's coming way in, and then by the time you recognize it, tailing back over, the plate's too late.
The guy who started that sitting at the desk.
Yeah.
They should ban that pitch.
So Julio Urias, we thought he was going to start, but here he is picking up in the third inning. That's Darren Ruff flying out to Gavin Lux. Relatively deep center. Lux getting his first start ever at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Handles that one pretty well.
One of the few big league outfielders you'll see catch the ball with two hands.
It's like an infield pop-up.
Like it.
Buster Posey.
And then he's going, Mookie, you got this one. You got this one.
I'll take care of this one.
In the playoffs, you see a lot of two-handed catches.
Top of the fourth. Here's Mookie leading off the inning. Has his second hit of the game.
Good job, Apple. We talked about separating the strike zone, looking for that ball up, at least starting there, because it'll flatten out. That one did. Puts a good swing.
Will Smith walks, so the Dodgers have 2 on with 2 out for Justin Turner, Jerry, and that's a little tapper that we saw quite a few of these tonight off Dodger bats.
So tough to lay off those pitches. Everything's down in the zone at the knees. Tapper back to the mound.
Bottom 4, Crawford. Shoots it the other way. That's a base hit on an 0-2 pitch.
And he just kind of blocked it over there. They were really trying to set something up, never got to it.
Julio threw some great slurves to get Chris Bryant. Wilmer Flores pops it up. Trey Turner has it, and Julio gets through the fourth.
The Giants are not a type of team that string a bunch of hits together.
Top 5, Lux.
I mean, that was a perfect pitch right there. I mean, that is right on the corner. Once again, with the run, that's why he moves out of the way. He thought that ball was going to be way in, and it just catches the corner.
And Webb dealing through 5. Bottom of the 5th, Julio facing Longoria.
That's also a perfect pitch.
It is top of the zone, inner half, just nips the corner.
Donovan Solano, Oral. That's another strikeout for Julio.
Julio was so locked in these middle innings. I know that's where he pitched most of it, but there was an inning or two here where the breaking ball was sharp, the changeup was there, and the fastball location was precise.
Hey, it's Mookie Betts with another base hit, his third of the game, with 1 out in the 6th.
This was a good job because this ball was down in the zone. Him staying on this ball and get a nice knock. And also stealing a base.
So Mookie gets into scoring position with 1 out. Second stolen base of the series.
Especially with Corey Seager, you know he's going to holler the first couple pitches here, going the other way. He's on second base now. One right there, 1-0 show Dodgers. Here comes CS5 with the double.
Nomar, what about the swing by Corey?
Yeah, just staying on the ball because that ball was on the outer half and going the other way with it. So tailing away, really easy to try to pull that ball with the movement that Webb has, and the way he's going on the inner half, you're thinking, okay, I got to pull this guy. No, he stays on that ball as it tails away from him, gets a nice hit.
Trey Turner strikes out swinging for the second out, and then Will Smith is up there. And Smith just missed this.
An overhung slider kind of ends up jamming himself. If that ball breaks a little bit more, he's all over it.
Bottom of the 6th, Ruff leading it off. The Dodgers 1-0 lead did not last long. This ball is absolutely smoked. 452 feet to tie the game.
Longest home run in the postseason so far. But the Giants are going home. We won't have to deal with this swing anymore.
This ball over the middle of the plate.
You know, Ruff is an excellent breaking ball hitter, but 6 straight fastballs. Usually big leaguers can time a fastball. He didn't miss that one.
He did not. So we've got a new game again in the 7th inning. Justin Turner goes the other way. Solano is there, though, for the outs.
Unlucky, hits that ball hard.
Maybe that'll get him out of his slump.
Yep.
And Webb spinning another gem through 7.
Look at this breaking ball, and remember and watch the breaking ball that he gets the big hit with. It's pretty close to that pitch.
All right, so the Dodgers go to Blake Trinan in the bottom of the 7th, facing Longoria. 3-2 pitch. That's nasty.
That is filthy right there. Bottom drops, last second, great move.
At 97, Alex Dickerson pinch hitting strikes out. It's a nice 1-2-3 inning for Trinan. We go to the 8th. Tyler Rogers on the mound facing A.J. Pollock pinch hitting and chops one that is just high enough and far enough to be a base hit.
Good effort by Flores.
Mookie Betts up the middle. 4th hit of the game.
That approach right there, cover that baseball up the middle. A lot of hits up the middle. Outstanding night by Mookie Betts, squaring up a lot of baseballs.
The Dodgers have 2 on with 1 out. You're thinking this is the inning. They're going to do it. Corey Seager, though, strikes out for out number 2. And then the Giants go to Camilo Doval, their young closer. It's Trey Turner. First pitch he sees, flies out to right field. The Dodgers leave a pair on. Bottom of the 8th, Dodgers go to Kenley Jansen. Facing Solano. Line shot. JT is there.
Especially later in the innings, you play no doubles. JT play no doubles. Thank you.
And fastball in late in the game. Dangerous pitch. That could have ended up down the line.
And then Darren Ruff strikes out for the 2nd out. Buster Posey, he strikes out as well.
My heart stopped on that pitch. I'm glad it went by him.
Yeah, right there. I mean, going in on a dangerous hitter like that, you got to make him earn it at least the other way.
Top of the 9th. Here we go. Justin Turner up there with 1 out. Where's one at 100 miles an hour? Gavin Lux, Nomar. That's a base hit.
Good swing, getting on top of that ball, putting it in play.
And then Cody Bellinger. At the plate, Jerry 2-strike hitting, 1-2 pitch, line shot. JT's going to score.
He gets a breaking ball, center cut, and rifles it right center gap for a knock 1st and 3rd. And here comes the Red Dream with the go-ahead run.
This had to feel awfully good for Bellinger. He's had a really nice series. Bouncing back.
Really surprised in his interview to hear that he doesn't practice this swing, a 2-strike approach, shorten up, keep it simple. I think he should add that to his repertoire as far as how he gets ready for games on a daily basis, because that's the foundation of hitting.
Absolutely.
And he comes through there with a 2-strike approach to give the Dodgers the 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 9th. Dave Roberts goes to Max Scherzer, looking for his first career save. Brandon Crawford, line drive to left. Chris Taylor's there.
Got a guy there. Utilize the defense. Smart, Max.
Chris Bryant up there. And Jerry, this was a little misplay by JT.
Yeah, JT, I bet you 99 out of 100 times he backhands that ball. He kind of thought himself trying to get in front of it. You see him slide right there. kind of hits his leg with his glove, usually makes that play.
Lamont Wade Jr., that one on the outside corner after a couple of heart-stopping pitches inside.
They were trying to go low and in. Look where the glove is for Will Smith. Look, he has to reach across. That's a backup slider that gets a called strike.
So glad it backed up because he was looking in.
Yep.
And it's the check swing that everybody has been talking about. Wilmer Flores punched out to end the game and to end the series. Max Scherzer and the Dodgers celebrating on the field in San Francisco.
As that circle of cheering breaks up slightly, Max Scherzer looks like he's an NFL player inspiring his team at the beginning.
He's in a mosh pit.
Yeah, it's like the beginning. He's giving the pep talk. Look at him. He's like he's walking around. He's getting
He wants
everybody.
to pitch more. You know? Fired up.
Wow. What a night. What a series. Dodgers win game 5, 2-1. Kenley, the winning pitcher, winds up winning 2 of the 3 games. Max Scherzer gets that first save. Julio Urias allowed 1 run over 4 innings, struck out 5. Mookie Betts, a 4-for-4 night with a stolen base. Cody Bellinger, 1-for-4 with that huge go-ahead run batted in. Next up for the Dodgers, an NLCS rematch with the Atlanta Braves. We're going to hear from Andrew Friedman and more reaction straight ahead.